The last collaboration in an artwork is who decides presentation. You know, it occurred to me the other morning, I've been framing with you for 40 years.
Isn't that crazy?
For 40 years, you guys have been doing it right.
Hi, I am Jim Callahan, owner of MCM Fine Framing. We are in business in Chicago and have been for many, many years. The art, it's very subtle, the art of framing. You have to be able to frame the object without overwhelming the artwork that you're framing. You have to be able to complement it.
You get one chance to make a first impression, you know, and these are brand new works. Yeah, Cece, that's perfect.
And then go with our typical silver frame that we use on it.
Exactly.
Same one.
You know, the silver leaf.
The piece of art is something on its own, but once it's framed, it completes it. It's almost like a puzzle, and I love the creative aspect of that. It's really cool to have a job where I get to have a creative outlet, and it's fun to work it out with the customer too.
We had always very loyal customers. I've never advertised and I've never gone after business. It's always been word of mouth, and people would say, you gotta go to Jim or MCM and they'll take care of you. In order to ensure that this continues, really the main thing is to have somebody that's interested in it, and which I was so glad to hear that my daughter was. And she's been with me for 10 years now, and she'll carry it on.
My goals for MCM is to continue to keep the legacy my father has created. It's also important to me in the world we live in today, where everything's mass manufactured, to keep this craft alive, this literal hand craftsmanship alive.
Each individual piece of artwork calls for each individual frame. Some simple, some clean, some very ornate, some black, some gold. So it's a whole array of different framings that you need, and the matting as well. It all comes together to enhance the piece of artwork and not overwhelm the piece of artwork. I'm very lucky that most of my employees that work for me have worked for me for probably 20-some plus years. They're family. People come in the door, they're happy. They want to spend money. They, are in a good mood. You talk to them every day. They're the nicest people. That's what retail's about, is meeting somebody new every day. I mean, that's a fantastic job. And me, I'm dealing with some of the best artwork in the city. It's like unbelievable. I've lived a great life, and I wouldn't have it any other way but retail. We are retail.